بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So now today's topic is plural. And today we are particularly going to talk about masculine plural. Okay? So let's start. Masculine plural is of two types: simple plural and complex plural. If you read Arabic grammar books that teach you Arabic in English, they generally call simple plural as sound plural and complex plural as broken plural. I think simple plural and complex plural are far easier to remember, and it coincides with the rules as well. So now in English as well, we have simple plural and complex plural, but we just don't study it in our grammar books. I think we don't study, at least I didn't study. Simple plural is apple, apples, boy, boys, cat, cats, dog, dogs. Just add s at the end and it's simple plural. And just add s at the end and it's magically turned into plural. But there are certain words like man, men. You didn't add s at the end. It's completely a different kind of rule that you remove a middle letter from in between and then add something. Replace it with something. Man, men. Child, children. It's something completely different kind of rule. You are not adding s, you are not removing something from in between, you are just adding ren at the end. It isn't following any fixed rule. Now, Arabic also has similar kind of thing in plural. In case of dual, it was always simple. There was no complex in dual. It was always simple dual. Always you could add ani or any at the end and the word magically turned into dual. But in case of plural, it's not that simple as dual. We have simple and complex. So let's start the topic. Simple plural. If we add una or ina at the end of any masculine ism, okay, it's only true about masculine ism. I'm pointing this out. So only the masculine words will follow this rule. So if you add una or ina at the end of a masculine ism, then it will be plural. It will turn into plural. It's simple. Simple plural. That's why it's called simple plural. Just fit this in your brain nicely. So in case of dual, ani or any word can turn into dual. In case of plural, first we have to recognize the word is masculine or feminine. If the word is masculine, then we might find that it has una or ina at the end, and then it is simple plural. Okay? You do not need to know anything else about simple plurals. Let's look at the examples. Muslim. The plural of Muslim is, we all know Muslimun and Muslimin. These words are very common. But it isn't actually Muslimun, but it's actually Muslimuna and Muslimina. We know that the last symbol of the last letter, the symbol on letter of any word is, if it is at the end of the sentence, then it becomes silent. So if you open Suratul Kafirun, you'll say قُلْ يَا أَيُّهَا الْكَافِرُونَ. It will be kafiruna, but we pronounce it as قُلْ يَا أَيُّهَا الْكَافِرُونَ. Alright, but when in the Quran you will find that it is written as kafiruna and muslimuna, you won't find that the symbol on the last letter is also removed. No, we only do not pronounce it, but it is there. The symbol is there. Similarly, other words, mu'min, mu'minuna, mu'minina, kafir, kafiruna, kafirina, munafiq, munafiquna, munafiqina. It's easy. Now, mostly simple plural are words which generally are professions or adjectives. Something that is a profession, like teacher. Teacher is a profession, right? Teacher in Arabic is mudarris. So the plural of mudarris is mudarrisuna or mudarrisina. Always remember both the plurals and always remember both the duals. Okay, just remember Muslim dual form is muslimani and muslimaini. Muslim plural form is muslimuna and muslimina. If you remember one example, you will remember the rule. Now let's look at the complex plurals. Complex plurals, as we said, that these do not follow any fixed rule. I'll directly show you example. So complex plural, I'll just give you the example and that's all, that how this complex plural looks. And sadly, let me tell you, most of the masculine words are complex plural, not simple plural. Anyways, example like Bait means house, Buyut means houses. Kitab means book. Its plural is Kutub. Buyut, Bait, Buyut, Kitab, Kutub. There is a pattern, but then Rajul, the plural of it is Rijal. It does not follow the same pattern. It has a new pattern now. Now do not remember the patterns. Do not just look at examples. Rajul and Rijal. Then there are words like qalam, that is pen, its plural is aqlam. Bab, that means door, its plural is abwab. There's a pattern over here as well, aqlam, abwab. If you cannot see the pattern, then just ignore that. I do not want you to remember the patterns anyways. But what you must remember currently is that how simple plural works. Okay, Muslim, Muslimun, Muslimin. Muslimuna and Muslimina, I'm sorry. Muslimuna and Muslimina. And this complex plural is just complex. It uses any kind of pattern that we do not need to understand currently. So we will just remember certain words which we will use back and again in the examples in future. Like I always use the word bait in examples. I always use the words kitab in examples. So just remember the plural of bait is buyut, kitab is kutub. And I believe you will remember it automatically when these words will come again and again in the examples. So you do not really need to put an effort to memorize these as well. So that's all for today. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.